But we're good to go now. A fantastic game of cricket here. Semi-finals, Nalwa against EVSE. Nalwa winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. Fantastic game of cricket. So EVSE losing an early wicket. So under pressure early on. They seem to be reconsolidating, and it should be a great game here. Outdoor conditions, it's 36 degrees in the shade. It's so hot, it's humid. The wicket is an absolute road. Not a trace of any grass in it. And it should be an absolute run fest. So ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the ride. This is the first of two semi-finals today. Second semi-final later this afternoon is going to be 21 Sports Hyderabad versus Infinity AR, who knocked out the Delhi Lions last night. Big shock. An upset here at the tournament. The grand final around 7:30 local time tonight.
How much run-up can we take? Run-up is there in
12 meters. 12 meters. So steady start here for EVSE. Nalwa Warriors going to be happy with their start. Not too many boundaries, and a few singles. And pass score today, I reckon is going to be around 180, 200 for sure. So Gelada, the captain of EVSE, he's had a fantastic week. Nicely played, just open the face, runs it behind square, just be a single. Fantastic shot there. The shot there by Mukesh Kumar. Down on one knee. Just ramped it down to a vacant fine leg for a boundary. Been very impressed this week with the skill and the class of these local Indian teams. Good comeback there by Mohit Khatri. Fantastic. A local umpire in Hyderabad. The umpires this week have been fantastic, so thanks to them. Hit away down to square leg fence, just a single. The Nalwa Warriors are going to be very happy with the start. Not letting EVSE get away at all. So ball, it's got the outside edge. He's guided it into the keeper's gloves. And a good catch there by the keeper. And EVSE lose the big wicket of Gelada. He's not happy with himself. He's got to make his way back to the pavilion. So the shot was on. The third man was pretty square, so he's looking for a boundary down at third man, but he's guided it into the keeper's gloves. Good catch there. 21 for 2 after 3.3. So the new man in for FC, Danish Mathala, had a fantastic quarterfinal yesterday. Smashed it to all ends of the park. A big game required from him today. Pulled away and immediately off the mark. One bounce into the square leg boundary. Mathala just showing what good form he's in. So after 4 overs, the score is 26 for 2. Nicely played, just punched off his legs to mid wicket. They get back for 2. Fantastic running. Good appeal. The umpire, batsman is safely back. Nicely played by Mathala. Just punched into cover. Just a single. Appeal by the bowler. Definitely going down leg. We'll get back for 2 leg byes. Fantastic bowling this from Mahid Khatri, keeping the pressure on you. The FC looking to create some scoreboard pressure in the field later on. They did say runs on the board in a semi-final in a massive competition like last man stands is what they're aiming for. Well bowled, well played. So 33 for 2 after 5. A good start here in the field for the Nalwa Warriors. So change of bowler for the Nalwa Warriors. Kuldeep, Divot, well. All right, some off spin. We'll be going right arm round to the left-hander Danish Mathala. These two batsmen looking to set a solid foundation for the last 6 or 7 overs where they'll put their foot on the gas and up the ante. That's how we've seen them bat this whole week. Often with a man in the hats on 50 and able to come back in the last few overs to smash out the park. Tossed up, punched away to cover. It'll just be 2 runs in the gap. The outfield is lightning fast. Once it hits the gap, it runs away to the fence. Dot ball, ball there by Divat Val. String a few of those together often entices the full stroke. Nicely played off his legs down to deep mid wicket for another single. Cut away. There's protection out there, so just another single. It's been a great start here for Kuldeep. Played around the corner down to fine leg. So just singles in that over. 38 for 2 after 6. All to play for here for all the teams in the last 4. It's been a fantastic week. An exhibition of last man stands. The greatest and best cricket league in the world. Over 10,000 teams. If you want to get involved, please register on the website, lastmanstands.com. Nicely played by Mathala. Just tickled it around the corner and it's run away to the fine leg boundary. And a welcome boundary at that. It's gone big. He's gone downtown. And it's one bounce. It's the long on boundary. Fantastic strike there. It went like a tracer bullet. So Mathala looking in ominous form again. It's gone again. Edged. It's going to run away. Down to the man at third man. Good comeback there. Well bowled by Ashish. Fantastic into the over there by Ashish. So after 7 overs, 47 for 2. The EVSE are going to be looking to be around the 80 run mark at 10 overs. That gives them a solid foundation. So Kuldeep into a second over here. Man on strike. Mathala. What a week he's had for the EVSE, sorry. Well bowled there by Kuldeep, just chucked it up. Hit away down to deep mid wicket for a single. Brilliant arm there from the man up there. Got to be testing that arm in a quick single. So Kuldeep's got away with that short. Nicely played by Kumar. Opens the face, runs it down to third man. Just a single though. Fantastic fielding. Fielding this week from all the teams has been next level. Fielding coaches of all the teams have trained the guys hard before this week. Smashed away. And that disappears over the car corner boundary for a 4. Fantastic batting this from Mathala. He's an aggressive player. Takes the game to the bowlers. Doesn't let any of the bowlers settle into any sort of rhythm. Wide. As he played it late below his eyes. Get back for 2. So 8 overs complete. 56 for 2. Here at Gurukul School, last man stands, Indian Super Series finals day, the grand finals day. Semi-final number 1. EVSE taking on the Nalwa Warriors. In game 2 later on today, 21 Sports Hyderabad taking on Infinity AI. Knocked out the favourites last night, the Delhi Lions, who I believe are all on their plane last night back to Delhi. Cut away. Backward point. Shot there by Mathalo. Set it inside out. His man out there. He's going to get back for 2. It's good running. And the umpire's asked for a referral. Not out.
Not out, not out.
So Mathala did get back home safely. Didn't start his bat, which if he had got himself out there, he would have been very annoyed. Good bowling this by Ashish. Well bowled this from Ashish. Getting a bit of turn there. And past the outside edge. Wasn't far from it. More importantly, it's a dot ball. Oof. Drop catch. Sorry. Apologies to our viewers. That's actually Kuldeep Detwal bowling here. A drop catch off his own bowling. He'll be disappointed.
Catches win matches, Ross.
Absolutely right. Bjorn joins me in the commentary box. Welcome, buddy.
Thanks, Roscoe. Masterclass from you, as usual. Start us off here in the semi-finals of Last Man Stands Indian Super Series 2025.
Top edge. The bowler's not able to get underneath it. So Kumar struggling a bit here with his timing. I think starting to feel a bit of pressure here. So 19 of 24 balls. Yeah, on the other hand, Darren Mathala striking well here. Well bowled by Kuldeep Detwal. A great way to finish his over. So 64 for 2 after 10. We're going to switch ends. The players are going to have a quick water break. And we'll be back in a few minutes with the next 10 overs. The next voice you'll hear in the commentary box is going to be the one and only Bjorn Briggs. So ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned.
Thanks, Roscoe. It's great to be here. It's the breezy 36 degrees here. Lovely conditions for cricket and commentating. Vital that the fielders reset here, get the body's hydrated, reset and concentrate for the next 10. Even Stevens so far in this game. No real blows being struck by either side. It'll be an interesting next half of the first innings. EVSE will be looking to kick on here. Got a good platform here thanks to Mukesh, who's held up one end steadily. Danush Mathea is the key man for them, who's striking it very cleanly. He's on 33 from 20. I think Mukesh just needs to carry on knocking it around, looking for ones and twos, and get Danush on strike, get him to his 50 as fast as possible. Get one in the bank. Give the rest. Looks like we're going to have a change of bowler here. Akil Kohar coming on to bowl for Nalwa Warriors. It's a good start there by Akil Kohar. Left arm off spin. A little bit of bounce and turn there in his first delivery. Mukesh is on strike. He just needs to knock it for one here. Not do anything too extravagant. Keep rotating the strike. Nice little dab down to point. Should just be one. He's gone for the paddle down the leg side there. Hasn't quite pulled it off, but he's got bat on ball and it's a run. He leaves the wide one. He's changing his angle here. He's coming left arm around the wicket. He's hooked onto the leg side there. Should just be one. It's well bowled. Good finish to the over there for Akil. Just went for the 4 runs that over. Great start for him. The score now is 68 for 2 after 11 overs. Got Mukesh on strike. Down to long on, just the one. Kuldeep's back onto bowler's 4th over here. Hasn't picked up a wicket yet, but he's only gone for 5.6 and over. Desperately love to get a wicket here. It's in the gap. It should be 2. Field is chasing hard. Great pickup. Sloppy from Kuldeep behind the stumps there. Half-hearted attempt to stop that. Not the best throw in fairness, but didn't want anything to do with that. Sapish, 6 runs. Now Mukesh opening up here. Takes him to 29 from 30. That's his first 6 of the match. Strike rate 996. Small runs for Mukesh. Another leg side paddle. He's got more bat on that one. It's a great shot. The boundary's coming thick and fast. Good over this for EVSE. Mukesh now 35 from 32. Kuldeep bowled such a tight line those first 3 overs. He's finished on figures with 33 off his 4 overs. Nice little late cat there. Good running. Don't know how that's missed the stumps there. That's buys. More welcome runs for EVSE. Kill Kohar. Won't affect his figures, but he won't be happy with that. Keeper should have done better. It's in the gap. It's a lovely cricket shot. Do they have the legs to go for 2? Yep. Great running. Crowd appreciate that cricket. Danush moves to 41. Half-hearted appeal for LBW, but I think he got some bets on that. Let's see what the umpire calls. Oh, that's almost taking the bowler's head off there. Some might say that's a drop catch. It was well ducked. So Mukesh moves to 35 from 32. Danush is on 44 from 28. The score is 95 for 2 after 13. A great cricket shot there. Use the pace of the ball to run it down to third man. A bit short from the bowler. He's punished. Danush, 48 from 29, just 2 away from his 50. Let's hope the next batter's ready. One way or another, he's going in. Dot ball. It's worked on the leg side. So 100 up. 2 balls to go in the 14th over. It's a big heave hose, top edged it down to fine leg. It's just the one. See over up. Score is 102 for 2 after 14. And that's the 50 for Danush Mathala. He's come off 32 balls. He's hit 5 fours, no sixes, strike rate of 156. It's a great knock, and he's done a great job for his team. They were in a bit of trouble when he came in, 2 wickets down for not much on the board. And together with Mukesh Kumar, he steadied the ship. 102 on the board now. They've got a platform. 6 overs to go. They're going to want to go at 10 and over from here on in. Looking at somewhere around 160. Roscoe.
Hi, Briggsy. It's just a quick walk around the ground. It's so hot out there. 36 degrees in the shade.
Looks like you cut a bit of weight there, Ross. You're looking trim, boy.
Thanks, Briggsy. It's not hard to lose weight. in these hot conditions.
I think it's going to be hard for the batters to push on here if they're running. They've been running so well, these ones and twos. It does take its toll, and there's only so many of them you can run when it's 37, 38 degrees out there. I think they need to focus on a few more boundaries. New batsman in is Vikrant Raj
Salkiti.
Salkiti. So he'll have some fresh legs, which will help. But I think Mukesh, you're a tired man at this moment.
No, he's batted well. He struggled early on. He's come good. Perfect timing for the FC to find some form here in a great tournament, a big semi-final. What a shot there! But sorry, so Mukesh Kumar, fantastic shot there. On down on one knee, lapped it around the corner, a few bounces into the fine leg boundary.
That's so fine. There's no chance any fielder stopping that. What's up, Ish?
It's in the air. It's got a full safe. They've got back for two.
Have a change of pace there by the bowler. Akil Kohar just tossed it up a bit. Unlucky not to take a wicket with that.
On for the reverse warthog. Just a single. So Bjorn, what's been your highlights of the week so far here in Hyderabad?
Ross, it's been catching up with you, my boy.
Ditto, buddy, ditto.
No, on the cricket side, it's been good to be out in India again. See some fresh faces and some familiar ones.
Absolutely right, Briggsy. It's fantastic to see teams that have never been here to India, especially obviously the travelling teams that are having the time of their life, learning how difficult it is to play cricket in these conditions. It's been a tough task for them. They've been well beaten, but
It's a good learning curve, isn't it?
absolutely right.
Come back from a tour like this with so much experience, learning new tricks from new players.
So Jasvir Sayrat, left arm thrown around. Pushed out to deep mid wicket. It's good running. Get back for two.
He's placed that perfectly in the gap there between the three fielders.
So Briggsy, what do you think? What's your prediction for the final score here for FC?
5 to go.
It's in the air. There's a man coming around. And he takes a comfortable catch at long on. He gets it in for the double play. The non-striker gets back. So Salkiti's got to go. He went for the...
Had to go. They need to play aggressive shot. They've got one in the bank there, so I don't mind that. They need boundaries here. I would like them to go 10 and over from here and try and get to 165. Anything above 160 is going to be a formidable target for them to defend. 150, I think, might be a bit short.
150 feels 15, 22 short. I agree with that.
Having said that, they don't want to lose too many quick wickets because it just slows down your whole momentum. They do have the one in the bank, but in reality, he might not come in.
So the new man in for FC is YS Varun. Another player who's had a good week for the team.
Big moment for him now. Can he do it on the big stage in semi-finals? Pressure.
Cut away. It's a man at points. He'll cut that off. Hit away to deep mid wicket. As well fielded. Oh, he's got himself run out. Why is Varun? There's no urgency coming back for the second there. Sorry, apologies. That's Mukesh Kumar gets himself out on 42.
Criminal, Ross.
Pretty sloppy.
His hot's out there, but it's not what they needed, so it'll be 2 new men at the crease here to take us home. 1 more to come in the 16th. They might have to readjust that and try and get to make sure they get to 150 now.
Yeah, I think 150 would be the initial target, but anything above that's going to be what they really want.
9 and over from here will take them to 151. 10 and over will take them to 155.
It's been a very disciplined bowling performance here from the Nalwa Warriors. Haven't given away too many extras, too many buys, no wides really.
It's been very tight, and they've got a good variety in their attack as well.
So last ball here in the 16th over. Stay wet.
Just been talking up the bowlers there. He strays down leg.
So Harish Reddy is the new batter in for FC. Been very impressed with him this week. Had a good game yesterday.
All-rounder, Ross.
All-rounder. He's pretty handy in the field as well. Covers a lot of ground, cuts a lot of angles off. He's got a good arm. So Akhil Kohar can bowl his final over. He's bowled him.
He's bowled well. He deserves that wicket.
Wise Varun going for the big heave-ho over cow corner. He's missed it. And the timber gets knocked over. Disappointing in there.
So EVSE, is that how you say the team name?
EVSE, yep.
EVSE in a bit of trouble here, Ross.
Absolutely right there, Briggsy. Not the situation they wanted to find themselves in this stage of the innings.
Won the toss, went into bat. Wanted runs on the scoreboard.
No. Nalwa Warriors won the toss and decided to bowl.
Oh, really? Okay. They were saying that they wanted to bat first anyway.
Yep. So Bharath Madiraj makes his way to the middle.
We've got Harish Reddy is on 0 of 1. Bharath Mudraj 0 of 0. Fresh legs at least to finish out the innings for EVSE.
So Maniraj off the mark with a quick single.
It's a wide ball there, straying down the leg. Akil Kohar.
Fantastic bowling from the left arm spinner. Doing a great job for his team here. Closing out a very tidy spell. Swing and a miss. Keeper's missed it as well.
More buys. Yeah.
Being a classy keeper back in the day yourself, Beyond, did you hate to give away buys?
A long time ago, Ross. Can't even remember the days.
I remember it like it was yesterday, buddy. Smashed it towards car corner, straight to the man on the boundary. And it's the catch. He's out. Apologies, couldn't really see that shot from the commentary box, but the batter's got to make its way out back to the pavilion. And that does bring back the dangerous Mathala. It's probably what the FC wanted anyway.
Good catch there in the deep.
Hit it hard, hit it flat. It went straight to the fieldsman. He's almost fielding in no man's land. He was sort of 10 metres off the boundary. So Mathala, big job to do here. 15 balls here. I reckon he's got to face the bulk of the bowling here.
Akil Kohar has really bowled well. 4 overs, 21 runs, 2 wickets. He's gone for under 6 in his economy rate. He's going to be super chuffed. Looks like Ashish is coming on to bowl his third.
Nicely played. Run down to fine leg. Just a single. So Briggsy, Mathala looks at 1 or 2 and then puts his foot on the gas, or aggressive from ball 1.
I think he's got one sighter, Ross, and then he needs to start playing shots, but at the same time, he doesn't need to do anything.
What a shot! Inside out. And it disappears over the cover fence for a maximum.
It's a shot of the inning so far.
Classy shot. It's freed his arms.
A lot of pressure on him, as they need him to bat out this innings. Scores 125. And a handful of overs left. Such a clean striker of the ball.
Oh, he's looked all class today. Well, good comeback there by Ashish. It's really good batting this from Ashish. And clever batting there from Mathala. Gets a dive out.
It's a direct hit there. It would have been very tight. I think he would have been short.
Would have had Nav coming for the referral here in the commentary box. This is good bowling from Mishish, not giving Mathala the length that he wants to. He wants to smash it out the ground, as you saw early on in the over. So just 10 balls to go here. EVSE 128 for 6. That's going to be Mohit Khatri, right arm speedster, coming in from the school end. Beautiful setting here at Gurukul, traditional buildings. Some sort of 2 cricket pitches side by side. Just some sort of temple looking like buildings in the school surroundings.
And he's a home run here. Final ball of the innings. It's just going to be the 2 if he can get back in time. No, and he's short. So they finish on 138 for 7. It's something, it's runs on the scoreboard. Is it enough?
Not too sure, Briggsy. Feels about 20, 25 too short on this pitch. Well done to the Nalwa Warriors. They've bowled well, they've stuck to their plans. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break here in the commentary box. We'll be back with the Nalwa run chase in about 5 or so minutes. Stay tuned.
Talking in the kitchens, it's black wind. Think about now, you can see me packed in.
to semi-final one. You had Gurukul FC with 138 on the board against the Nalwa Warriors. Both teams looking for a place in the grand final later tonight. You had Gurukul around 7:30, 8 p.m. local time. The game following this is going to be semi-final 2 with the 21 Sports Hyderabad taking on Infinity AI. We were saying earlier on commentary that 138 does feel 20 or 30 short on this pitch in the conditions.
We'll only know till they've batted, though.
They do say that you can't judge a pitch until both teams are batted on it. In these conditions, the pitch is rock hard. No grass to be seen. It's an absolute road. Nalwa Warriors, 2 openers, stride out to the crease. Just wait for the FC fielders to take their positions. I believe they're having a team talk, getting themselves motivated, fired up. No team wants to go home now.
A massive team talk going there. I think it's the boss talking to them. They're on the field. They're going to have to work hard next 20 overs to stay in this tournament. The favourites at this moment must be Nalwa Warriors.
You know, when the boss talks, you got to listen out, Briggsy. I know that from with you, you know.
I'm listening, Russ. I'm listening.
I'm just joking.
The boss coming back to his seat. G'd up his players. He's done all the hard work. Now it's up to them.
Yesterday he was so nervous watching the quarterfinal. He's pacing around the field. Got close in the end. They managed to defend a low target. Lowish target yesterday did FC, so they can do it here today.
We're going to see a power play field here, Ross. 4-2.
Good call. It's always a wise tactic in the field if you can bowl in the right areas. You don't want to be putting 4 on the offside and bowling on the onside. Just so the opening batters for the Nalwa Warriors, Sabi Singh and Kuldeep Divat Fowl. And opening the bowling for FC is Mukesh Jalada, left arm spinner who bowls with supreme skill and guile, mixes his pace up, mixes his line up. It's tough to get away. Darts it in. A few early wickets here for FC could set a cat amongst pigeons, Bjorn.
Certainly could, Ross. And that is exactly what they need. You grab those half chances. A few dot balls early on as well.
Short. Played down to backward square, just a single. So Nalwa Warriors are away.
Easily off the way there. Just rocked back. Very comfortable at the crease. Did Sabi Singh there. He played last Indian Super Series, but he played for a different side. Some big transfers in the off-season, Russ.
Yeah. Well bowled there by big man Gilada. What a setting for an Indian Super Series. Hyderabad, the heart of India, blazing sunshine, cricket mad country, obviously. Oh, he's bowled him!
Just what the doctor ordered.
Absolute scenes, yeah, for EVSE. Bowled a dart ball, an arm ball. It's just played on there.
What a game Mukesh is having.
Sabhi Singh. Sabhi Singh's failed to trouble the scorers today.
Might be in the transfer market again. Come the off season, Ross. It's not what he wanted there. Disappointing end to his innings in the semi-final. An over wicket in the first over. A team talk from the boss man obviously worked there, Ross.
Absolutely right, Briggsy. Fired up are the FC. So the new man in. Is Ashish.
Great stop by the keeper there. Very loose delivery there by Mukesh to follow up. There's a wicket-taking ball. Try to surprise him with an arm ball.
Just the keeper standing that far back for a left-arm spinner must show that he's burning some serious gas.
They haven't got their hand signals worked out yet. Double bluff.
My ball pushed away down to long on, just a single. So brings in a situation like this, a run chase in a big game like this, in a semi-final in the Indian Super Series. Do you take the aggressive approach to try to take the sting out the chase and get ahead of the game, or do you just say, take the game deep, bat as many overs as possible, keep retaining the strike, and manage the run chase?
I think it's just about feeling it when you're out there as a batsman. So it's hard to say what you got to do from here. But I mean, obviously, if you can take the sting out with 2-3 big overs, it's really just such an advantage. But I've seen it so often that can cause issues. If you lose a few wickets while you're trying to do that, then you're in trouble.
So Mukesh Kumar into the attack.
Anna. Anna.
Thanks, boss.
What do you think, Ross? What's the best strategy here?
I think I tend to agree with you, Bjorn. Just feel the situation.
If you're feeling good and the ball's coming on, and then just go for it. But don't try and force the situation to be what it's not. Just kind of play the ball on its merit. Instead of be hit it. But there's no need to take unnecessary risks. I think he's doing just that. Kuldeep just blocks that one back to the bowler.
Nicely played. Just open the face, runs it down to the third man. They get back for two. It's the theory or the opinion of batsmen that are aggressive. I always question. They say when a batter is aggressive and he gets the team off to a flyer, and and they just say that's his game, that's the way he plays, and then that same batter will get out, play an aggressive shot in another game where the shot wasn't on, but then everyone will say that's just the way he plays. Where you think that you just need to play every ball on its merit early on.
I think so, Ross. I think you've got to give bowlers their due. They're going to bowl a few good balls. When they come, you've got to block them out, wait for the bad ball to be hit. And I think that's what frustrates team managers and captains, is when the shot's not on and they're trying to force it, and it's just the wrong shot selection at the wrong time, putting their team under pressure. It's nicely played into the gap. Definitely taken a risk-averse view at the moment. Nalwa Warriors just trying to steady the ship, knock it around for a few overs. I think it's probably the right call. It's a lovely shot. That could be 4. Beautiful strike.
Nicely played by Devatval.
Risk-free cricket, that.
Absolutely right behind. Hit it hard, hit it straight. And went like a rocket to the long off fence. It's good cricket. Follows the boundary up with a single down the ground to long on. Keeping the scoreboard ticking along. Slapped away. And the ball's going to win the race for another boundary behind square. So the Nalwa Warriors now on the charge somewhat.
And it's really risk-free cricket again. It's on the ground. Welcome boundaries. So 2 in the last 3 balls.
So 20 for 1 after 3. Required rates of 119 from 85 balls. And there's spots on the run rate. Required rate 7. The current run rate is 6.67. This is good from Nalwa Warriors.
Very good cricket. I just want to chip away at that and get it down to a run a ball as they get closer to final 7-8 overs.
Kesh Kumar. Nicely bowled, nicely played. Punch down the ground. Again, a nice shot there by Devatval. Just running it down to third man.
That doesn't look like Mukesh bowling. I think they've got a mistake there, Ross. Is that right?
Mukesh Kumar.
Okay, the 2 Kumeshes, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So it was Mukesh fielding down at third man.
And there's Mukesh at long on. Mukesh Gelada.
This is hard for me to keep up with.
Big appeal.
It's well bowled.
Dot ball, more importantly. Every dot in a run chase is worth gold, yeah. It's in the air. His man coming around. Oh, he's dropped it. He did all the hard work to get underneath it and unable to hang on to it on the move. The opponent's not happy.
Catches win matches, Ross. Should have
Absolutely.
taken that.
So true, Bjorn. And how important is that going to be come the end of this game? So 24 for 1 after 4. When the fieldsman has a look at the highlights there, he's not going to be happy.
Wasn't a sitter by any means, but we were saying earlier they need to take those half chances and those difficult chances.
These fielders and these players set themselves high standards, Bjorn.
Very high standards. Could be 24 for 2 after 4. It's got a much better ring than 24 for 1 after 4.
I mean, for a lot of these players playing in the Last Man Stands Super Series is Mount Everest. The pinnacle of their career.
They certainly don't want to tumble here. There's big prize money on offer for the winning team. Qualification to the World Champs. The World Champs taking place later this year in England. The winning team will have qualification into that or to the one after that.
They're looking forward to World Champs in August in Chester, Broughton Hall Cricket Club. That's where we held the 2018 Last Man Stands World Cup.
A good setup there.
Remind me, was it Sri Lanka that were champions in the end?
Sri Lanka or Venora, I'm not sure. No, they had a good side.
Oh.
They thumped everyone. One of the highlights for me was seeing Singapore come through and do really well with the young side. We've got about 32 teams taking part in the LMS World Champs later this year. Teams from all around the world.
So ready into the attack. Nicely bowled. Nicely played. Pushed out to mid-wicket. Timed nicely. Get back for 2.
Really good batting here from the Nalwa Warriors, rotating the strike, knocking it around the park. Not taking too many risks here, but the scoreboards keeps on ticking. Oh, half a chance there. Did you get a hand to that, Ross?
I think he did.
I think you would have taken that in your day, Ross. Down to your left there. Ambidextrous. Good hands.
Cut away. Man out there on the point fence. Back in the days, a long time now, Beyond. The glory days, we like to call them.
Paddle player now, Ross. You managed to get any cricket in these days.
I do enjoy a bit of paddle. It's a fun sport. Keeps me fit. Just aspiring to be as good as you is the plan.
Oh, you just got to keep your wrist up, Ross. Bend those knees. Oh! Difficult one for the keeper there.
It's turned a mile.
Turned a mile and bounced. I think the batter would have been back there. I'm not going to call that a chance. I'll stick with the keeper on that one.
So 5 overs complete, 30 for 1. Nalwa Warriors acquiring 109 of 75 balls.
EVSE. I think they must be feeling a bit of pressure out there at the moment, but they don't need to panic here. Russ, they're still in this match. I think
Absolutely.
the pressure will start mounting now.
Yeah. I always find that sort of at the change of ends, a 10 over mark, from 10 to 15 over mark is where the game changes. Slapped away, down too long on. Gelada's not going to win the race. And a welcome boundary for the Nalwa Warriors.
That's the first boundary in the last 10 balls. They've been steady. They still managed to go at 7 and over, and they haven't had too many boundaries, Ross. So when they do start going,
It's gone again. It's clever cricket. He's moved the fielders around. Now there's no one at cow corner.
superb cricket there.
And Ashish dealing in boundaries yet.
So he's got 19 from 10 with 3 fours. Strike rate of 190, no sixes.
Oh, fantastic cricket. Up in the face and just runs it down to third man. And they get back for 2.
Frustrating for the captain. This doesn't know where to put his fielders now. Playing all around the park. Not a bad delivery, but it's just 2 runs that they can't afford to go to give every ball. It's just 99 from 72 now, Ross. So getting closer to a run a ball each over.
Smash it down the ground. 1 bounce into the side screen.
It's a huge over this for Nalwa Warriors.
It went like a tracer bullet. So the Nalwa Warriors here on the charge. Tossed up. It's in the air. It's out the ground. This is fantastic hitting here from Ashish.
It's a devastating over that from Nalwa Warriors. He just played himself in. Apologies for that short break there. A problem with our sound. We're back. Nalwa Warriors, 67 for 1. Kuldeep and Ashish looking superb out there in the middle. Blazing heat of Hyderabad. Ashish, 37 from 17. Kuldeep, 31 from 24. They're in imperious form out there. It'll take some doing to get them out here.
Swept away. There's a man out there. Cut it off. As you say, beyond these batsmen are looking in tremendous touch.
EVSE, you need to try something different here, Ross. You need to take a few chances.
Set away in the gap. The ball wins the race to the cover fence. Another boundary to the Nalwa Warriors.
It's just too easy at the moment for the batsman out there in the middle.
It's nearly down to a runner ball. It's good cricket. He's hit it in the gap again. And races away to the cover fence again. So the Nalwa Warriors on the charger. They can sense victory beyond.
I'll have to do something. I'll take a moment of brilliance for them to lose this game from the opposition, or something really stupid from them. But it's their game to lose from here. 61 from 55, wickets in hand. They bat all the way down. They're clever cricketers. I can't see it happening, but stranger things have happened, Ross.
Absolutely right, Bjorn. Especially in last man stands.
Double play here.
Looks like Kuldeep Titwa was struggling a bit with the heat there. So Bharat Madaraj. He's going to continue here.
If I was the EVSE, I'd make Kuldeep get on strike as quick as possible. He's feeling a bit of the heat.
Yeah.
I want to give him any respite. Keep the game moving. They can get 2 quick wickets here. Could turn the game on its head. How do they get those 2 wickets? I'm not sure at the moment. They look so good.
Edged. Straight to the man on the third man fence.
They need a bit of luck. They need a bit of luck here. They need that to carry. Half a chance.
Oh, could be a run out. It's going to be a run out. And a muddle up between the 2 batters.
They needed that wicket, Ross.
Sees Ashish make his way back to the pavilion. He's not happy. Hits his bat on the pad. And as you just said, Bjorn.
Moment of madness.
Moments of madness. And EVSE desperately needed that.
Could that be the turn of the tide that they needed? A lot of work to do for fielding side out there. That'll raise a few heads though, Ross.
Absolutely right. I guess what the thinking would be potentially, obviously, be positive and get Kuldeep out. But if you can't get him out, he gets to 50. And then you have 2 new batters at the wicket. And just build some pressure there.
Always hard when there's 2 new batters at the crease. So Kuldeep's on 39 from 27. So 11 away. They prefer to get him out. Call deeps on strike.
Gone for the bouncer. It's one for the over. The keeper's fumbled it.
Close to a wide, that's very high.
If you can execute that skill well, there's a very handy tool you can use in last man stands. There's always going to be a dot. Given if the batsmen are able to face and hit balls at that pace, at that height.
Another dot ball. Keeper's fumbled it.
It's not easy for the keepers. There's been a bit of uneven bounce here.
Yeah, it's, as you can see from the pictures, it bounces just before the keeper of the head, can go anywhere.
So 10 overs complete. Change of ends. The Nalwa Warriors 81 for 2. So around half an hour from now, we're going to know which of these teams has booked their place in the grand final tonight here at Gurukul. News from the plate final. Liv Young plate semi-final, should I say. Liv Young posting 199 in there. 20 overs in the Katiawada Cat Kings. A bit of trouble. 76 for 4 after 9.4. And then the All-Australian Derby later on today. Melbourne taking on the Perth Warriors. Who's your favourite in that clash?
Melbourne for sure. I think Perth Warriors are going to struggle.
They've lost a few key members.
I mean, got Wayne Grieve opening the batting for them. They're not going to be going at a rocket pace, are they?
No,
he was in the cricket shop yesterday, Ross,
yep.
looking for a bat, and the salesman, who was dynamic, was questioning Wayno's technique and asking what sort of cricketer he was.
What was his answer?
Wayne was quite straightforward. He said he likes to play himself in and work the ball around. So he bought out a children's bat for him, weighing about, I think it was 2 pounds.
Okay.
And he got out some proper English grade willow there. Most guys are batting with about 2.4 now, 2.5. Wayno settled for the light bat.
Is the cricket shop pretty close to our hotel?
Close enough, Ross. I wouldn't walk, but you can 10 minutes in the Uber.
Do they sell any paddle gear?
No paddle gear. I sell good cricket spikes. About 15 pounds for a new pair of shoes.
If we've got a bit of spare time tomorrow, I might look into doing that.
I think the cricket bats were only about 25, 50 pounds as well.
Giving them away. So the umpires make their way back after the drinks break. Nalwa Warriors 58 from 50. The maths for a place in the grand final tonight.
They've got one foot in the final. Do well to lose it from here. Just looking at the bowling attack here from EVSE. Need to call on someone to do some damage to bring this back into the game. Can Varan do the work for them? Bowled well for his first over, just went for 5. Pupinder Singh on strike. He's on 0 of 1. New batsman in. I'd like to get him out early.
Nicely played away. Two extra cover. Hit away. It's in the air. There's a man coming around. He's going to watch it fly over his head for a maximum. Fantastic shot there by Kuldeep. It was short. Got what it deserved. I see it run down to third man. So far, Briggsy, it's almost been the perfect run chase. Other than there's 2 wickets. The batters have batted within their capabilities. Taking not too many risks. Hit the gaps, run hard, hit the bad balls.
Been a masterclass, Ross, on how to chase down a total. No hiccups so far. I'll want to continue in this fashion. I'm trying to buy our wicket, put the mockers on them.
Full toss.
Let's go out of there.
And it's dispatched over cow corner. Went low, went fast, went like a tracer bullet.
Can't bowl there to him. Oh, Pinder Singh. I think he also played in the last Super Series as well for another team. So Nalwa Warriors have definitely done a bit of recruiting in the off season.
Nalwa Warriors 97 for 2 after 11. And now just 42 from 45. So it's going to be Harish ready.
Where does he bowl to Kuldeep? He's on 46.
So well played.
He's been doing that all day, Ross, just working it around the ground.
Brixie, where is Nalwa from? I mean, as in where the region? In relation to Hyderabad. Do you know?
It's like very south. In South Australia.
Okay. Smashed down the ground. It's good fielding out there at long off. Getting his body behind it. A good commitment to the cause here. EVSE still throwing their bodies around. Again, that's nicely played by Devatval. Got back for 2. So cruising along here are the Nalwa Warriors. And Kuldeep Devatval gets his 50. 33 ball 50. Fantastic knock for his team in a semi-final. He set up the platform for one what you would think is going to be a comfortable victory here, but good old commentator's curse. Game is not over until it's over.
It's less than a run a ball now. I think it's just too good, the Nalwa Warriors.
So this is the chance if EVSE are going to win here to build a bit of pressure. 2 new batsmen at the wickets.
What would you do here to build pressure? Did you bring a few fielders in?
Probably bring one in.
I mean, if they just go to run a ball, they win this from here, less than a run a ball. So I think you got to try and stop that easy push forward to mid off or mid on.
Yeah.
I think mid off probably.
Actually make them take risks, make them hit it over the head.
And if they hit a good shot, that's too bad because they're in a losing position anyway. So they really need to encourage the risky shots.
So Jasvier Seravat, new man in. So 12 overs, 105 for 2. 35 required from 40 balls.
Woodrudge coming on for his third, Ross. Can he be the man to break the shackles here?
Well bowled.
Absolute peach. Just popped, deviated.
Fantastically shot down the ground. It's a maximum. It's flown over long on. Straight as an arrow. Showing the maker's name. Fantastic shot there from Bhupinder Singh. All the time in the world. Muddy Raj just missing his length slightly. The ball disappeared over his head for a maximum. Really good cricket. Stroke in the face. He set it out to cover. They're just going to get a single, but they ran the first one hard. So it's really good cricket this from the Nalwa Warriors. Keeping the scoreboard ticking along. Keeping ahead of the rate. Smashed down the ground and into the gap. And Sarawat gets his first boundary. What a shot there. Muddy Raj just missing his length. It's driven down the ground. And long off had no chance. Took 12 his legs. Down to deep mid wickets. Just a single. So all too easy here for the Nalwa Warriors. 22 from 35 balls for a place in the final. So Gelada back into the attack. Starts with a dot. Full toss.
He's absolutely hammered that.
And he's got what it's deserved. Looked like Gelada was trying to bowl the Chinaman. And it's gone over cow corner. Over the wall. What a shot there. The bat speed was incredible. So just 16 runs here for the Nalwa Warriors. They've been superb today. It was so good in the field early on. The bowlers stuck to the plans. It's been an inch perfect run chase so far. Edged. It's going to run away. It's a vacant third man. It's going to be another boundary here for Sewat and the Nalwa Warriors. Just 10 required now. 6 overs. So a mere formality now.
Crowd's leaving early, Ross, before the end of the match. Disappointed.
Yeah. It's been a good effort from them. A valiant effort, shall I say. Getting all the way to the Cup quarter semi-finals. Nicely played there. Bhupinder Singh. And a bit sloppy there from the FC fielders. Get an extra run. So just 7. Are they going to finish with a big hit? Jasvir Serowitz on strike. It's in the air. It's gone high. There's a man coming underneath it. He takes a comfortable catch at long on. It's a good catch there in the deep, but all too little, too late. Another Warriors cruising to victory here. 7 to win.
7.
So the new man in, Abil Kohar, off the mark with a single. So 6 runs from 25 balls.
अच्छा हैंडल देके वहाँ खेल लिए और कितना फर्क पड़ता है ठीक है
Nicely played down the ground. Bhupinder Singh, in a good knock from him. Well played. So 4 runs to go yet. The Nalwa Warriors. Edge. It's gone down to third man. It's going to run away for a single. Good fielding. Thought the man was going to get there. So 3 runs to go, yeah. At the Gurukul School in Hyderabad. First of 2 semi-finals just about done. The Nalwa Warriors to place in the final tonight. And they'll play the winner of Infinity AI or 21 Sports Hyderabad, which will be happening straight after this game. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Indian Super Series telecast going to be coming to you for the next few hours. Some quality cricket on show. Skills have been next level this week. So just 2 to go. The score's a tie. To end the game. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The first semi-final comes to an end. Nalwa Warriors, deserving winners. Unlucky to EVSE. That's it for them in this tournament. A valiant effort from them. The Nalwa Warriors will play in the grand final later tonight. Thank you for joining this broadcast. Us here in the commentary box. We're going to take a short break. Be back soon for the next semi-final. 21 Sports Hyderabad against Infinity AI. Stay tuned.
Bitches is black when they go wild now. You can see me back then I was bringing stacks in, bringing racks in, rolling like the packs in. About that action, I ain't with the cap in. Never see me lacking, yeah, I'm about that action. Gotta get that, get down, gotta go, that, dog, gotta get that, get bottle, gotta get that, get down, gotta go, that, dog, gotta get